Okay? Who is this? Huh? Anybody?
Look like Big Bird.
Big Bird from the Sesame Street? What'd you say? Horsehead? A horse with his neck going like that? Are you Jehovah? Ass-faced deity. How you say this? On the tree. I got a word for it. The worship of ass. I mean, like ass. Worshiping ass. Brothers. You know you like ass. Okay? That's the word. When we congregate together, we talking, that is idolatry. When we talking about her, no, I'm joking. But this is the ass-faced deity. This is an ass-faced deity. This is the guy worshiping. This comes out of a wall in Rome. This is real. A real hard picture to find. Here's the cross that he's on. Exactly, you see it right here, he's standing on it. This is shorter than this. Alright? This part of the cross, this is the Son on this cross. And he's also the God of the Jews.
It's the right, looks like they have him doing some kind of ritualistic spell or something.
Graffiti. You ever seen that HBO show Rome? Yeah, they were doing graffiti back then in the Rome days. Just disrespecting people or whatever they want to say about you. That's where it comes from.
How old is that particular thing?
This is, I don't know. I have to look at my notes to get the exact date. I have them on my notes. I don't have them right now. But you can look at these. You take these words, and you can do the research yourself and find out the age or anything else.
Say something about the demiurge.
They say the revolution won't be televised. I guess that's why the world turned and paused.
You guys know about the age of Aquarius in the Bible? When they ask him, when it says, and he said unto them, behold, this is the disciples asking Jesus. You Christian for real? No. Oh, you look like my man, I can't remember his name, but you look just like him. But
that's the assistant grand sheik here, man.
It says, he said to them, behold, and I'm thinking you fish. When ye are entered into the city, there shall be a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water, follow him into the house he entered into. This is the story about after Pisces comes Aquarius. And what people think, when you look at how the zodiac is set up, I'm not gonna get too serious drawing, but here's the bucket of water, right? And there's a fish right here. What people think is he's burying the water into the fish, but the reality is it's the fish spouting out the waters of life, and he's taking it and repouring it out for man, because the first deity was Noon. N-U-N, and Noon was a fish, female. And so when you look at this symbol, because she spit out the waters of life, she gave birth to those things. When you look at this symbol, which some call the Yanni, it represents regenerative or giving birth, which is the female anatomy. That's why you see Jesus inside of the Yanni. All right, or you see Mary holding a baby on a crescent, holding the Yanni. So, remember, the buildings are females, the sacred temple. So when you go to look at churches, there's a church, and you look at the doors, some of those doors are like that. That's the side of it. You look at the windows like Yanni's are. Represent the female principle, who is Sophia, right? So they use the feminine principle of Sophia to represent the female, so the man can be in them. That's why a lot of priests, they wear the long robe. A lot of the religious priests wear the long robe. Go ahead, bro.
Just to tie in what you're talking about with the astrology, when Jesus fed the mass fish and bread, he was teaching about Virgo and
Bethlehem.
Pisces.
You seen this lecture before? Because I was going to get into that.
Nah,
Okay.
I didn't mean to get ahead. Bro.
That's okay, man. Get ahead. Because we talking about ass, so we're not really. Okay, ass stars. Y'all like that? Cancer. There's a group of stars and two stars called Aceli or asses. So the stories aren't me just saying it. There are things that actually exist. It's the Latin, and along with Praise and M44, the beehive or the manger. Anybody speak French? The French word for what's the French word for eat? Say it again.
Mange.
Mange. The French word for eat is mange. Cancer also represents the cave where Jesus was born out of. Now, what does eat got to do with Jesus? Manger eating Jesus. What does that have to do with it? I'm going to show you. Because again, Jesus is what does the sun represent? I got your notes. Soul. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Jesus is okay. Manger means the body is what? Represents what? It's an animal. Keep that in mind. What is inside of a manger? Beasts. Beasts and animals are inside of mangers. Mangers means to eat. Jesus is the light. Okay? You ain't got it yet because I ain't put it together. It's all like this. Now I'm gonna do it like this. All right. Here's the lesson. The esoteric information about progressiveness. The light is laid down for the animals to eat in order to have eternal life or to progress. Get it? Because Mary wrapped him up and laid him in the manger with the animals. The same as Lucifer coming down to earth, sons of God coming down to earth, people going into Egypt, light going into the flesh. That's the story of the manger. Zacchaeus ain't tell you that. They were talking about 3 sons and Cyrus. Does that make sense? That makes sense?
Yeah.
What I just said? No. It don't make sense? Okay, here it is again. Yeah, I don't want you to say, I want you to tell the truth. Okay, the story of the manger is about them going to give birth in Bethlehem. Is it Bethlehem?
Yep.
Okay.
The house of bread.
You want to come up here?
No.
Okay. No. What's up? You in the Grand Chic second over there, man. My homeboy. All right. You know, okay, I'm not going to say you know. Bethlehem and Virgo. Right? Bethlehem and Virgo.
You said 144 in the parentheses, 144.
Huh?
144.
No, this is the astronomy chart that the Cancer stars in. Not 144, it's M44. Okay. Virgo. And what was the other thing? Pisces. Okay. These are the 2 symbols, strong symbols in Christianity. Virgo, in Latin, I think, means bread. Don't quote me on it. Okay, this is your fish. Jesus was given birth in Bethlehem, right? Beth's house, lamb in Hebrew, is bread. All right, y'all with me so far? Jesus fed the masses with